Welcome to the Better Life with Dr. Mary Ann Pinkston. Join Dr. Pinkston today as she teaches you how an integrative approach to health, combining holistic and contemporary medical information, can lead you to the better life. And now, here's your host, Dr. Mary Ann Pinkston.
Good morning. Happy Sunday to you all. I am so glad to be here today to talk to you and bring you a guest of mine, a very good friend and a huge mentor and huge inspiration to me. I am going to be talking with Ray Solano, who is a pharmacist, compounding pharmacist up in Austin, Texas, and has his offices up there in PD Labs. And Ray is a very highly respected pharmacist nationally here. I'm going to list a long list of things that he has accomplished and done, and he's been in pharmacy for over 25 years. Originally from Georgia, and so glad that he's migrated to Texas, because Texas is very lucky to have him, especially here in South Texas. I've gotten to know Ray over the last couple of years as I've gotten more into integrative medicine, and he has been a mentor and a leader to me, learning a lot about how to take care of some very complicated patients with autoimmune diseases and hormones, weight management, all sorts of things. He is originally from Georgia, went to Mercer Southern School of Pharmacy, and has a master's in business, and has also entered the nutrition field. He has a degree in nutrition. And so he is up in Austin, but has been all over with A4M and the likes of people like Jim Lavelle and Dr. Andrew Heyman, and has a product that I want to highlight today called Synapsin, or RG3, which is a product that leads to the NFL Hall of Fame. So it has helped over 35,000 patients, and some of mine, I think mine are in that 35,000. So I would love, including me too, but I would love to bring on Ray now and let you show the world your beautiful face this morning. Welcome.
Thank you so much. And by the way, this is great. You're doing just a fabulous job. Your dedication as a medical practitioner, integrative medicine practitioner, to get the word out. We just need to. We just need to do as much as we can, because it comes down to us.
Yes, it does.
Being able to give people real information and truth. And because unfortunately, if it wasn't for our community, people wouldn't know what to do. And that's what they want. They want direction. They want hope. What they can do, how to navigate during these troubling waters. And then when you realize it's not that hard when you get to the basics.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're going to talk about today. Is the foundation for health.
Absolutely. And you're right. And we have to kind of bond together and get this information out together, because it is a lonely world when you're doing more integrative style by yourself. And I think patients are ready to skip just the traditional prescription pad and move on to some of the better things that really do give people healing and hope. And that is what exactly, and that is what you do, sir. So our topic today is part of it is going to be brain inflammation. So I know we've got a lot of things going on right now, COVID, allergies, a lot of things. I think that brain inflammation is one of the top things that I see in my clinic. Brain inflammation occurs whenever there is a rush of cytokines in the body. So let me tell you what cytokines are. Cytokines are peptides and things like interleukin. You've probably heard of interferon, interleukin. Those of you out there who are wondering. And what it does is it goes through the blood-brain barrier and attacks the brain and turns on the immune system and causes the immune system to overrun. And so in the light of coronavirus and COVID-19, what patients are really, I think, making an understanding is that corona has been around for a very long time. People don't really die of corona, so to speak. What they die of is an attack, an autoimmune attack. It turns on the immune system in our bodies, and our bodies attack. So as far as cytokines and some of the natural substances to reduce inflammation and attack from a COVID aspect, what kind of things do you have that patients can lean on to do that?
Well, we try to target what is causing the problem. And there are many different, do you put out the fire, or do you get rid of the items that are causing the fire? That's the way you look at it. So it's a combination of both. You do whatever you can to get the fire out, because it can cause tremendous destruction wherever it is. And if it's occurring in the GI tract, we know that's connected to the brain as the source of the problem. And many times, years ago, I went to a lecture. I spent a lot of time treating autistic children, and they said many of these children have gluten sensitivities, whether they're born with it or came from medications or therapeutics. And just a single meal with a high gluten meal, it would take a couple days for the GI issues to go away. But the brain inflammation took 3 months for it to resolve itself for these kids. And I went, my gosh, it's unbelievable. If it takes that long for a super sensitive child, what about adults? And what happens to us and neurotransmitters and everything else that we know that it occurs. So it's important to do a combination of both. You have to take those embers out of the GI tract, and at the same time do whatever you can to stop the flames in the brain. That's why we came up with our go-to has been the RG3 synapsin nasal spray. That has been shown to squelch those cytokines. Because anytime you do something nasally, it gets absorbed. We know that it gets absorbed because there's a tremendous amount of capillaries and nasal passages, and it gets absorbed in a very absorbable. And when you get into the blood-brain barrier, with certain additives you can add. You can do similar therapeutics as an IV. Because we all know that an IV works immediately. But sometimes you don't have a chance to do that. So whether you inhale something, whether you do it sublingually or nasal, this is the way to get
straight there. So close to the brain, right?
So there's a couple of items that are the colostrum derivatives, proline-rich peptide sprays that are the colostrum derivatives that are sublingually that you can spray that stop the cytokines right away. In the nasal sprays, that's why we developed the synapsin RG3 nasal spray, because it not only stops it immediately, but it's also going to stop those Pac-Man from destroying the neurons.
Exactly.
Because that's the scary part about this, is when people realize brain inflammation isn't just a swelling head or stuffy head. There's some long-acting effects that are occurring there neurologically that we sometimes can't even measure.
Like some of the diseases like the Alzheimer's and autism, and like with the NFL, some of these guys who have had these repetitive concussions, and all the way down to things like allergies and stress and diabetes. So all of those things, right, are what you aim to treat.
All of those. And even this is allergy season. But when people have chronic allergies, I said, well, just take an antihistamine. That's not fixing the problem, because guess what? There's still things going on neurologically. Right. You have to eliminate that and eliminate the memory from that. As someone you well know from mold conditions and suffering, is that your body has memory for these things, and it goes back into overdrive as soon as it leaves. So we got to fix. There's so many complex situations, but guess what? We figured it out.
We sure did.
We figured out how to stop the recurrence, how to put the fires out immediately. and also stop it from reoccurring.
Exactly.
That's the triad that we come up with, and to get people, you know what, we can fix it today and also get on with your life.
Exactly. Because that's what autoimmune disease. I suffer from autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis, and it is an ongoing. This is 15 years I've been battling this illness, and it is an ongoing daily thing. So I don't just have today's symptoms. I know that there are going to be things down the line that I'm going to have to deal with as I age, and brain inflammation is a part of that. So I know with the RG3, the synapsin, that is something that I can look to, right, and affect myself long down the road to prevent symptoms, right?
Oh, exactly. And that's what we're doing is a combination therapeutic that has what we call is the ginsenoside, R3 ginsenoside, that works to stop not only the cytokines from expressing microglial cells, these cytokines, from doing their destruction in the brain, but they also has another ingredient, nicotinamide riboside, which has been used for COVID patients to slow down the overreaction to cytokines in the brain, but it also helps the energy level. So it increases the energy levels in the cells, and the mitochondria are so important. So it raises that energy source in the body. The mitochondria is taken on and turn electricity on, because they're a little powerhouse mitochondria. So you got this combination of kind of increasing the energy and at the same time stopping the destruction of these microglial cells from being activated. And the combination of those two get people
back on their feet. And so I know with COVID, I have a lot of patients who have had COVID say they have a lot of brain fog, a lot of energy problems and fatigue. So if they are looking to improve, and I know these things should improve over time, but what they experienced again was this autoimmune reaction where their immune system got turned on. It can't get turned off. So that's why they continue to have these effects even 3 to 6 months down the line now. And so I would look to something like RG3 to, prescribe and put this fire out, so like you're describing.
And we're finding, there's been some. If you look at nicotinamide riboside, there's been some articles published on it for stopping the long-term effects of COVID. That was recently published about a month ago. And we said, wait a minute. Instead of taking this orally, we figured out how to do this nasally. And so, wow, what a tremendous solution. Because we do know long haulers for COVID is going to be a condition. Your office is going to be overrun
with people that.
But the good thing is they're going to come to your office and they're going to go, I can't seem to get my thoughts together.
Right. And my focus is off. Here we go.
Here is no problem. We have a solution. They're going to go, oh my goodness, nobody ever told me about this before.
You brought up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You brought up a term I want you to expand on. You said long haulers. This is kind of the new buzzword now, and I don't think people really understand what long haulers mean.
It's right. Long haulers are people that have COVID, that have either had COVID. They sometimes have it from either inoculations, side effects. Some people do, believe it or not, there are side effects from some inoculations, or people that have gotten COVID. That they get better, but all of a sudden they cannot have. They don't have their lives back. Their symptoms. They're tired all the time. They have the brain fog that lasts sometimes 3 months, and they just cannot perform. Now, I don't think they're going to. Some of these people are disabled. I'm sorry to say that, but it's a disability for some of these. They don't know how to treat them at all. Unfortunately, so they, as always, you know as well as I do, when you don't know what how to fix the problem, and you have no idea where it's coming from, it becomes a psychological problem.
It does. depressed and feel overwhelmed.
So all of a sudden we're going to have antidepressants coming out, and it's not that.
No, it's not.
It's not that. So we are just so excited. We want to get the word out.
Yeah, we do.
There are solutions to stop we think what's going on in the brain is this reaction, this autoimmune reaction is continuing.
Right.
And so you have to address it on a cellular level to be able to stop it.
And I think that there are some thought leaders out there, neurologists, who are concerned about future neurodegenerative diseases based on having had COVID. So what is the future for people who have chronic inflammation of the brain? And using something like RG3, I think is wonderful to help slow that down, stop it. We're going to be taking a break in just a second, Ray. But I think that there's a lot of people out there who are at big time risk for other issues, not just the brain inflammation, but obese, diabetics, people under stress. And so, can RG3 be used in patients like that?
Absolutely. We don't know any counterindications for people that cannot have the RG3 synapsin nasal spray. It can be one thing we do know, people that are suffering from mold conditions, we have to reduce the dosage because we're finding that they're oversensitive to restarting their metabolic engines in their brain, so to speak. And so they overreact to that accelerant to a point. It's not really, it's something as a stimulant, but the body seems to have weird reactions when they're mold patients. So we just go slower.
And as we take a break here, I am hoping that we can come back and talk about that a little bit, about mold and about this syndrome of it gets worse before it gets better type of thing, because I know that happens a lot too. So we're going to take a very short break and be right back with Ray Solano. Hi, it's Dr. Marianne Pinkston. I am back here with Ray Solano from Austin and PD Labs, a compounding pharmacist. Who's been a compounding pharmacy for over 25 years. We've been talking about RG3 or synapsin and COVID patients, people who have been affected in the long term now. Now that COVID is seemingly come and gone, and there are people who are left over with a lot of effects. And you brought up something at the end of our last few minutes about mold patients and the firestorm that mold patients are undergoing. Can you explain a little bit about what you mean by that?
Well, mold patients, again, as the body sees this as an overreaction to it, that just a tremendous amount that affects the immune system in such a devastating way that it actually causes the entire immune system to either go offline. And so you have this tremendous amount of subsequent conditions that occur because the immune system is dysfunctional.
Right.
And so when you do have that, some of the same symptoms of debilitating, people are extremely tired, they're having an inability to function.
Right.
And so many times when we have COVID patients, the long haulers, they have sometimes similar conditions, but they just because their energy levels are awful. When people are energy levels can't really function. It's
awful.
It's the worst.
It is. You don't go to work. You don't get anything done at all. Nothing.
And it doesn't matter what your economic condition is.
Absolutely.
It affects everybody.
Right.
And so what we try to do is give people hope that there are solutions.
Yes.
10 years ago we would be scratching our heads. We have very we've come advanced.
We have. Enter integrative medicine for all of this, right?
And it's not just we're not sure how it works. We see the science behind it. We do have the clinicals for these therapeutics, that the nasal sprays, the items that stop some of these toxins from getting absorbed. So unfortunately, it's complicated.
Right. but not impossible. Not impossible at all.
So the combination of the two, people, we can fix them.
Right, and that's it is important. So putting out the fire, I think, is the brain inflammation and putting out that fire. Brain inflammation makes you tired, unable to think, foggy, and exhausted. And putting out that's the immune system attacking. It is from COVID. It is from mold patients. It's from a ton of different biotoxins, even metals and things like that. There's so many things that can affect us, and so we do have solutions. And patients who are searching and looking for a doctor to give them a prescription of some sort. It's not all about prescriptions, but it's about things that you and I, some tools you and I have, and we're working together on a level, and we can do that. Ray, I would love to hear about how people can get in contact with you. How do they find you?
It's very simple. PDLabsRx.com is our website. You can. We're in Cedar Park, Texas. You can just Google, put a search for our name, PD Labs. My name is Ray Solano. I'm there. We have our own podcast. We have our own radio show. So we also we're out there. Our phone number is 512-219-0724, and we're easily be reached. There's after hours numbers. People that unfortunately people just don't get sick between 9 and 5.
No,
It's all the time. It's weekends, nights, so we're always accessible. We want people to realize, you know what, there's hope.
There is. And people can go to my website now. I have PD Labs and your information on my website. So if you weren't able to write this down, you can go to drpbetterlife.com and find me, or just put in Dr. Pinkston radio show now. It pops up. I've been looking to see if it's popping up yet, and it is. So drpbetterlife.com. And a little bit about me. I'm a family practitioner and integrative medicine doctor here in town in San Antonio, and have done it for 21 years, not quite your 25, but my 21. And I have a clinic in Northwest San Antonio, Pinkston Medical and Wellness Clinic, and my number is 210-698-7825. And you can go to drpbetterlife.com and find me. You can also find me at PinkstonFamilyPracticeSA.com. So as we wrap all of this up, and we are going to be doing this again, aren't we? Are we going to have a show once a month, I think, right?
Anytime. We would love to do it once a month.
Exactly. Good. I love it because you've got a lot of information and things to share and things to pass along to patients. We've got a lot of work to do to make people better. So looking very forward to that. And so
the information is free, right?
It is. It's free. Exactly. That's the best part of it all. It is free. So yeah, even if you don't have insurance, right?
That's right.
So yeah. And next week I'm going to be talking about my favorite topic, hormones. So I hope people will stay tuned and check in with us. And I thank you very much for joining me today. And I will see you in about a month. And you guys look us up and contact us if you have any questions. But thank you for listening.
My pleasure.
Take care, dear. Bye.